We have to be the outlier, we have to be the ones who see what's happening in the realm. We just have to do what we have to do in spite of the physical aspect we're not seeing in this physical world, but I know in the spiritual realm, um, it's counted in helping raise the vibration of this realm. All right. So today I want to talk about what's going on. I don't like to talk about politics, but I just want to talk to melanated beings, especially here in the US and the different laws and everything that is passing. I just want to talk to them and said, listen, the assignment is still the same. I think a couple years ago, the woman decided, listen, we're gonna stay home. We're gonna stay home. The assignment is still the same. So they're doing all these things to um garnish our energy. They want us out there, black people. They want us out there. Instead of trying to match their energy, can we just see this should really help us to see who we really are. Why do they need our participation that much? Why is our participation so important to them? You know, let them cook. Someone said, let them cook. The assignment is still the same. We are on holiday. We're going to ignore the voting system. We're going to focus on self, work on self. We started so good. The assignment still is the same. Our ancestors want us to sit back and relax. Don't go in there all emotional. Don't go they're passing law redistricting and everything. They want us out to come out there and vote. My people, they want us to sign up, give them our energy, sign up for another 4 years. I don't care if Democrats or Republicans. They want us to give our power to them. We've been done that. So many people came before who marched, who do the get out to vote thing. This is a different time. We're in a new vibration. Consciousness is rising, not new vibration, but vibration is increasing. Consciousness is increasing. You know, this is some of them call it a new age. We're in a new age. We can't keep giving our power to people who really take it and give it to the dogs. No change, no critical change has been moved. Yes, some has. Some changes took place, yes. But we can't just settle for the minimum. Although I wasn't born here, I've lived here long enough, and I'm like, black. Let me not gonna say Black Americans. I'm gonna say the indigenous people of this land. And indigenous to me is probably different from indigenous to other people. The indigenous people of this land need to demand. If I was really, my ancestors came from here and we came from the Americas, but this is the mainland, I would ask for my own. They need their own country. That's where Black Americans should be right now. They need their own god darn country. No, no, you're not fighting anymore for no, just a representation. Representation. Let me tell you, the more you raise your vibration, the more you raise your consciousness. This system wasn't built for us. This system was not built for no black indigenous people to this realm. This system was a matriarchal system that was put over the divine feminine, of which our ancestors were a part of. We're just fueling the system. And they give us a little win that we don't get complacent or we think we're getting somewhere, you know? And the previous ancestors, they believe them. So what are we gonna do? Listen, we need to the assignment still has to be sit back and let them cook. Let them eat cake. Because they need that black energy. Let me not say black, but indigenous. They need you to sign on to the program. Sign on to being poor, can't afford rent, accepting the minimum, being killed, your children being killed on the road, being pulled over. Huh? That's what they want. They can't do it. We have to see when we're ahead. We have to see when we're ahead. We are ahead. The universe is working in our favor. It's just time for us to recognize it. Let them eat cake. Let them cook. They want all the states, they want to let them do it because they can't do nothing without the indigenous energy. They can't get anywhere. So they're pretending as if they have the power over physical stuff. We're getting out of this physicality. Oh, for you to go up there and pass laws, we're transcending that. The realm, the earth is changing. What laws are you going to pass? We're going back to who we naturally are. A minister once said, we're going back to the garden. This this masculine system is crumbling. It can't stand because that's not what Earth is. So now you want to do stuff to get the true energy, the true creators of this realm to go out there and march, uh, what their ancestors already done. You want them to come out there and get all emotional and get all revved up, huh? Because you need that energy. No, 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 no. Let us relax. Let us sit back and watch it because we're ahead. We have to know when we're winning. We're winning right now because the universe is saying, no, this masculine system, this is not natural. This is not natural. This realm is a feminine system. We are naturally feminine. um our creator is really feminine, masculine and feminine in equilibrium, I should say. So I just want to make this video today. Just sit back and they want all the districts, give it to them. Whatever they want, give it to them. We're not going to give our energy free. We need something for our energy. We've been creating, we are the oil behind, I'm using to say it physically, behind this thing that keeps it ticking, even though they didn't create it for us. This world is never created for us. This world is created to keep us in low vibration, take us out of who we naturally are. And as you start ascending, you see our ancestors, let them work. We are our ancestors. I hate when people said we're not our ancestors. We're our ancestors because first they tell us, oh, death and whatever, death, the more they kill us. Listen to Dr. Dilbert Blair, please. Listen to Dr. Dilbert Blair. The more they kill us, the stronger we get. Death is an illusion, quantum immortality. Energy does not die. That's why sometimes I be like, if they're killing all these people, karma would have already get them. We don't know what they're doing. We live in this illusion. They give us Hollywood. They give us um, football players. They keep us entertainers. They want to keep us entertained so we don't tap into our divinity. No more. No, no, no. When we have the universe behind us, when we can feel our ancestors, because today I'm like, I think the ancestors just wanted me to do this video. I don't know, TikTok. I'm like, sometimes I get so frustrated when, you know, I see only one or two people watching the video. I'm like, universe, why am I keep doing these videos? But the energy is so down on me. I have to go do the videos because somehow the universe want maybe one or two people or three people come across this video and and help hold the energy, hold the vibration that no, no, we're ahead. We are ahead. I know with the physical eyes, it doesn't look like that, but we are. We are. The controllers are getting real desperate. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. They want us out there on the streets and protesting and throwing bottles and getting all emotional so they can harvest the energy. And then we run out and we think we're voting for the Democrats. It's one, it's the same way, same bird. It's the same bird. There was never any choice. We didn't have a choice. All over the world, whether you're white, black, if we only realize that we're all in the same boat, there was never any choice with these two-party systems. They each set up to pretend like we're winning or to pretend that someone else voted or that we had some choice. It was never any choice. It's two wings of the same bird. It's the same bird. All right, everyone. So please, please, I don't want to see my people in, and in the Capitol building. And listen, spend some time with self. If this video finds you, spend some time with self, because I don't know, but even the building, it's like my ancestors like are calling out. Like I know these building have something to do with us. These weren't created, 1400s. Or there's an ancient energy to these architecture that I can't even explain. I was watching Evening Paris and I'm like, why my and that thing was just pulling my energy. It's like I know we've probably been on earth a while, living different lives, but all these architectures, our ancestors built them. I know some people be like, proof. I can't prove it, but I can feel it in my being, everything that I am. So let them go. If they want to take all the seeds, they want to do pass laws. We're going into spirituality. Our mind gonna create the karma is gonna rule. You create your prison systems and all that is your how even your healthcare system and your prison system. This system that's been set up, that's been hijacked, that hijacked motherhood, that hijack the divine feminine. This system is crumbling. So they need us to come out there. So they're appealing to our emotions. And I want to tell you another thing. Um, Black people, um, not every not every black people are black people. You can sense their energy, that there's some people that push, some people that looks like us, that's pushing the fire, that's on the other side, that's working for the other side. The scripture talk about that. Listen, even the elect gonna be fooled. We can't be fooled. What's the phrase they not every not not everybody who's black is black, or something like that. I don't know why it's not coming to my thoughts. Yeah. Not everyone's out there. We have to transcend skin color. It's just it's an energy. I can see a white person out there and I can feel like they have the same energy that I do. And I see some black people out there and I'm like, no, you ain't right. There's something about you ain't right. So that's the code. I'm gonna it's getting dark. But that's the code they use all the time. The biggest thing, this biggest separation is race. The biggest separation is race. The biggest separation that they use is another thing. Black man and black woman and woman against man, color against color. We're always warring among ourselves, but we're not looking at them who's keeping us oppressed. Who's keeping us oppressed? So the division tactics. So when you see a white person, you're gonna have this prejudice. When you see a black person, you're gonna have this prejudice. And whoever is going to the new earth, um, that should be gone. That's gone. No one should be saying, um, if you already chosen to go to the new earth, you already transcend race, you transcend gender, you transcend sexuality. You can't go to the new earth all divided. But this realm is still hanging on to that division, still holding on to it, still holding on to the race and and the things that divide us, because that's how they get more energy. That's how they get more energy. So please, people, please. Oh, don't go out there. I don't care what color you are. Don't be out there. Give everything to them. Because listen, even those who are making the laws, they're just doing what they need to do. They're just telling them to do whatever they need to. At the end of the day, people, I'm gonna end with this. Everything is energy. Energy is the currency. If they need that food, they have to be in authority to harvest that energy. So remember, they need energy. Don't listen to what they're saying physically. Feel it in your heart, feel it in your mind. All right, everyone, be blessed. Thank you for listening.